Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas Seulgi with Moody stand for better health, and today, for the first time in over 2 years, we're doing a K-pop mashup reaction, or better said, a catching up on K-pop. Yeah, this is something that I used to do a lot back in the day, where I was generally a bit more active and reacted to a lot of more K-pop music videos, which I'm not doing as much these days due to, you know, a lot of other stuff going on. Just like recently, where I had to work a lot of extra hours, twice as much, not even more than I usually work. Hence the reactions have been a little bit slippery and a little bit, fallen into the background over the past month or so. Hence we're now actually going to be catching up on some older releases from a few weeks ago, but also 2 new ones that came out yesterday and today. And our lineup for today is, first of all, Irene and Seulgi with Tilt. Then we're going to be checking out the music video for Thunder by 17. Then we're going to be checking out the new Japanese music video by Sserafim with Different. And then we're going to be also checking out the new soundtrack by Itzy, Girls Will Be Girls. This is our 4 music video lineup for today. We have a little bit of everything in there. There's obviously been so many other releases over the past few weeks and months that I hadn't reacted to, that I checked out on my own, like Hype and or Shiny and so much more. Yeah, and never forget, even if I don't react to something, that doesn't mean that I don't check it out myself. It's just too much, there's just too many releases and too many songs and music videos to actually react to everything, especially when you, like mentioned, do another YouTube channel like I do and work a regular job as well. So yeah, these are the 4 we're now going to be checking on for today, and we, like mentioned, kicking things off with Red Velvet, Irene, and Seulgi. Like mentioned, Irene had her solo debut last year with an EP, which was nice, but I honestly didn't enjoy it as much as example now Seulgi's newest EP, which I super enjoyed. Baby Not Baby, incredible touch, one of my most songs of the year so far. And these two are obviously a very lethal duo, and they're obviously very well known for, well, their debut EP and title track Monster that they had a few years ago, which was super great. And I've heard a lot of things about this. I've not heard the song in full, nor watched the music video, whatever, and I've heard a lot of things, which we can talk about in a moment. But for now, let's jump into it and check out Tilt by Irene and Seulgi. Is it gonna be better than Monster? That was a really good song, Naughty too, so let's check it out. Wow. That first shot was super stunning. Wow. That opening visual into the beat, wow. Seulgi with short hair. Oh wow, this instrumental, wow. They're deeper registers too. Wow. Oh wow, the classic influence in this is instrumental. Wow, this Seulgi, bro, but okay, the longer the chorus went on, the better it got, but oh, but this instrumental is incredible. Who produced this? Oh, and this is like also the perfect space for their voices. Wow. Yeah, this instrumental is fantastic. Okay, now it's even better. That first chorus, when it dropped, it felt a bit disappointing, but here it actually Oh, I'm so upset that I didn't react to this sooner. The chorus is still a little bit repetitive, but the beat hits. Okay. Oh, I'm so upset I didn't check this song out sooner. Because there are, like, mentioned some cases where I know, okay, I want to react to this at some point, and then I just hold out on even checking it out on my own. Yeah, there will, like, mention some other recent releases that I just said, okay, I'll just listen to it and check everything out myself, because I won't make a reaction to it. Here, I knew I want to make a catch-up video sooner or later, because I'm currently so busy and don't have the time to react to everything. And yeah, I'm upset that I didn't react to it sooner. Oh, this is superb. It's honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't immediately call it better than Monster, but maybe I am. I honestly like the sonical direction even more, because Monster was a bit heavier and grittier, and this is a bit more beautiful. This has a bit more atmosphere and beauty to it. This instrumental and the production work on it is so grand, it's so majestic, it's SM at its best. If there's one thing that I will always point out and praise about SM's production, it is the production. It's the instrumental, it's the way the songs are produced and the sound you give it to. And at the end of the day, that is what's the most important to me. Listening to a song on those studio headphones, it's the most important experience for me. The music videos are always just a bonus. It's always about the sound, the music, the voices, everything like that. And this song has so much to offer in that perspective, okay? Obviously, visually insane. Yeah, this Seulgi look right here, goodness gracious. They're obviously looking insanely stunning. The music video had a lot of great visuals. Which one was it? This one here, I think I actually saw a little bit of on Twitter because people went crazy for it. Generally, I can say about this specific, you know, obviously, especially when you look at the teasers that came out with this and the controversy that came out of that oyster teaser picture, yeah, there was obviously a lot of writing on the walls, and obviously, you know, there's a clear lesbian influence in like the song and like the lyrics and whatnot, which makes sense given that Red Velvet has always had a little bit of that imagery or a little bit of that flavor to it, and there's just generally a lot of LGBTQ fans in the Red Velvet fandom. So for them to do something like this seemed very on brand. You see, the thing is, I like mentioned, saw a lot of loud and heavy reactions to this, or like what means heavy reactions, but like a lot of going crazy over it. For me personally, sure, you know, like this visual right here, this gif right here, this moment right here, where she, like, you know, gets so closer. A lot of people went crazy for that. I don't know, doesn't really make me go crazy, doesn't make me react that much or something. I don't know, I'm just kind of used to it. I've seen it before and all that stuff, but I'm just generally not as easily, I don't want to use the word baited, but it was obviously also a discussion a lot of people had. Well, isn't this just queer baiting, or actually, you know, like, there's so much you can interpretate into this song, the teasers that came with it, and just general production. Just Irene and Seulgi is new together. For me, like mentioned, at the end of the day, the most important aspect is the music, the sound, the song. And that with Tilt is incredible. Upon the first listen, I can tell you this is super great. I can't wait to listen to it more today. By the way, the rest of the EP I will check out for myself. I don't really have the time for that, unfortunately. But yeah, the song is fantastic, and everything else in between honestly isn't as important to me, you know what I mean? I definitely do think it's great that they do a bit of representation in that sense, even though, if we're being honest, as long as it's like not 100% fully stated and like actually, you know, and more with a little wink to the camera, then it doesn't really have the same effect as if they're actually saying, yeah, we're meaning it like that, this is what it's supposed to be. Obviously, there's always a little bit of interpretation space for art in music, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Irene Seulgi's Tilt, upon first listen, super great song. The chorus at first seemed a bit lazy, but the more it went on and the more often it came back, the cooler it got. Still though, the verses and the pre-chorus, especially with the bridge, those are the highlights for me. So the chorus is actually the weakest part of the song for me in some way, but that's an opinion on the highest level. Incredible music video, stunning visuals, amazing song. This is great. I enjoyed this a lot. And next up, we have Thunder by 17. Now 17 has always been one of those boy groups for me that I wouldn't necessarily consider like one of my absolute top favorite groups, neither just in general or even for the boy groups. I would probably put ATEEZ and NCT, Extended Heroes above them, but they've always been one of those groups that have a couple of songs in it that I thoroughly enjoy. And generally, even though if I'm not always the biggest fan of every music they put out, the members are incredibly likable. Uzi, Yoshi, and so many more. It's a lot of members obviously, but like they're super likable. They have a couple of absolute bangers in there. Super was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed the BSS comeback earlier this year as well for Prime Time. That was incredible. So 17 has always been one of those groups for me that I always look forward to. And even though I wouldn't consider them some of my absolute top favorites, just always have a little place in my heart for me. Yeah. So let's check out their newest big title track for their third full album. We're going to be checking out Thunder. Let's go. And Maestro was incredible too, let's see. Oh. Oh, I love that whistling backline. Wow, what a funky, crazy music video. Oh, this instrumental is so nostalgic. Whoa! Oh, that tank part of the chorus is fantastic. Oh, but this instrumental is so fun. I love instrumentals where I can headbang along. Oh, and then that gritty EDM comes through for the pre-chorus. And I'm also starting to actually like remember the names and faces. My god, this is such a dance anthem, wow. But this part? That first line in the second half of the chorus is so catchy. Wow. Yeah, but this is so 2012. This is something that you could put Big Bang in front of and it would fit so well. This is such a 2012 K-pop track. Okay, it's a two-parter. They have bits hype, so no bridge, sure, but it's a long two-parter. I'm fine with the length, especially because this is such an exhausting song. This is the kind of song that like really exhausts you. In the best way possible though. Oh, this is one of those tracks that you listen to, and if you really go fully along with it, you're gonna be so exhausted by the end of it. Wow, what an anthem, what a banger, what a fun time from start to finish. The music video is super crazy, very colorful, extremely fun. Then you have the track itself, which from the instrumental to the lyrics to just everything, the whole product, the whole everything just is such a wild trip. It's such a lean back, don't think too much about it, just bang your head and vibe along. And you need tracks like that every now and then, you know what I mean? Master was also like a heavy song last year, which also went into this direction where at the end of it you're gonna be tired out of it. This is really just the best way possible, senseless party track, okay? And I loved it a lot because 17 once more proves or like showcases to me that they are very versatile with their output. They don't really have a specific genre, or when I hear 17 is having a title track and a comeback, I never know what to expect. Yeah, at this time we have this party like anthem, which is super dope. And again, the chorus is super cool. That first part with the hello, do, you know, it's very catchy. But that second part of the chorus, something about it is so unbelievable catchy. This keeps ringing, phone keeps ringing. The melody on that is so nice. This you know, wow. Oh, that is so good. I'm so upset once more. Just like for Irene Seulgi, I'm so upset that I didn't react to the sooner. When did this come out? Middle of May or something? I didn't react to the, or like haven't checked out the album yet either. From neither of them. I definitely gotta do that, which I've heard is filled with solo songs. 13 of them. I don't know, maybe I should react to it. Oh, but man, like mentioned, it's been such a busy time and such a busy month. I sadly don't have that much energy these days. But when did this come out? Middle of May, right? Actually not that long ago, May 26th, so it's not that old yet. But like, yeah, other than Thunder, we have 2 more group songs and then 13 solo tracks. Hoshi is Timbaland on a solo? What the hell? Okay, the thing is though, like mentioned, if I react to every single song, not only would it be 13 solo tracks, I'd also like have to split it up into several videos because of copyright and whatnot. So, you know, but I'm excited to check those out. I'm very excited to check those out. Especially obviously the Woozy one. I love his one. Sungkwan maybe has another ballad. Raindrops definitely sounds like it. I definitely finally gotta get to that. Like mentioned, because I'm such a big multi-stan, I always have something to listen to. Yeah, it's never like I'm out of music to listen to or like to check out. So whenever there's new music to check out, I either just get to it right away, or I can tell myself, okay, I have other things to listen to in the meantime until I get to it. Yeah, there's still thousands of songs from the old days that I haven't even checked out yet, you know what I mean? So this year, maybe I leave it up for a little bit more and then I get to react to it. Or maybe I'll just really say, whatever, I'll check it out myself. Doesn't matter. Okay, we'll see. I'll think about it. For now though, I can say Thunder, dope. Super dope, super fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Every single second of it. It's a bit short obviously because it's a 2-parter without a bridge, but again, this is a tough song that will leave you so out of breath at the end of it. I don't even mind. Next up is Different by Sserafim. This came out yesterday, and I will have to say already, I did listen to it a couple of times when it came out, like had it going on a little bit in the background, but haven't checked out the music video yet, so I do have a bit of a clue of how the song is. It's a bit short too. This is more like a bonus that we're now adding into this video basically, because I honestly wouldn't have known what else to add. Maybe, you know, I could have maybe waited out on like in Hype or Shiny or whatever, but I was like, hey, come on, this came out just yesterday, the music video is still fresh, let's just go for it, okay? The Sserafim, Different, huge fan, as you can see, of their recent EP, Hot, incredible EP. Hot was a super fun track, even though short. Ash is still one of my favorite B-sides of the year. Come Over, also great. So Cindy Goes the only track on the EP that I haven't really gotten too much into, but those 3 songs alone, fantastic. So let's not waste any more time and check out the new Japanese music video, Different, which has a very nice funky groove. Oh, is Yunjin not in it? Did they film it when she was on hiatus, so that would be so unfortunate. Oh wow, that hairstyle on her. Yunjin! I'm so glad she's back. Seeing them perform without it felt so wrong. Those pigtails. What's with the tarantula? Oh, that choreo looks so cute, but I love the instrumental. Very funky, but loud. You know? Okay, so Yunjin is in the MV. But not dancing. Makes sense. Wow, that show was beautiful. Oh, that's keys for the pre-chorus here. Nice. This reminds me a little bit of oh, what was the name? Was it No Return? They've had a song in this direction before. That was also very fun. Yeah, but obviously here, why do we end it here? Why not throw in a bridge or at least an outro? Just throw in another 15 seconds of the instrumental just vibing out a little bit. Yeah, to give this whole thing just a bit more satisfying wrap up. Once again, why? Why 220? That is so short. Hype. Like mentioned and Hype, and I've said in the beginning, more of those recent comebacks that I did check out already on my own. I just haven't reacted to Hype in a while generally, because they also just unfortunately haven't really been my thing recently, except for like Broader Heatback last year. Their recent track list, bro, the length on those songs, the track list in general, disastrous. And I feel like it just keeps happening with Hype groups especially, and honestly it happened with the Sserafim Disney EP2. Hot was super short, Come Over was super short, Ash thankfully got the time it needed, so Cynical was also super short. I just don't understand why Hype is so afraid of making music that is reaching its potential, because all of these songs could be even greater if they were given those extra 10, 20, 30 seconds. Yeah, I just don't get it. Actually, I do get it. It's because of streams and they want to keep the songs as short as possible because people have low attention spans these days, which I can relate to. I have a lot of songs this year, like 4 minutes old, 4 minutes long, that have over 100, 200 streams or something like that. So if I enjoy a song, I will listen to it. And yes, I will listen to the song even if it's super short, but I would have also listened to it if it was 3 minutes long. You know what I mean? It's just always a little bit weird, and yeah, it's just frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, especially with Hype groups these days, it's super unfortunate. But nonetheless, Different by Sserafim, a very fun track that, like mentioned, reminds me of another song of theirs that had a little bit of a similar vibe to it. Generally a huge fan of how Sserafim always manages to bring in a lot of new, fresh sounds or things they haven't done before, or at least do it in a different way. In this case, I think it was, yes, No Return Into the Unknown. Either that or Flash Forward. Hold on. I think it was Flash Forward. I think both are a bit in that direction. Yeah, this little bit funky, more dancey, vibey. It just goes into a bit more of an old school direction. Super fun. Music video also cool. Tarantula going through the whole thing. Not sure why, but sure. Choreo looks fun too, and we'll be seeing Yunjin do it as well soon. And yeah, Sserafim, one of my favorite groups, girl groups at the moment. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having that in the back there. super excited for the comeback later this year. Hopefully second full album, I would love that a lot. Maybe a start of the new trilogy, that would be super cool, or whatever they have in store, because you know their trilogy is over, so who knows what they have in store next. Either way, Sserafim, always a pleasure, always a huge fan of it. I enjoyed this a lot. And next time, talking about favorite girl groups, we have Itzy, who to this day obviously also remains one of my absolute old groups. Also in terms of streams, because they've basically always been kind of battling with Idol, Stacy, and other artists about the number 2 spot behind Dreamcatcher on my most streamed artists list, because they're like unreachable with 30,000 streams or something. But behind it, there's always, you know, a little bit of a fight. At the moment, Itzy's number 3. We're around 7,000 streams behind Stacy, who's actually getting a little bit of a lead at the moment with nearly 9,000. But Itzy will always be very high up in my most streamed list. I love these girls so much. They have so many incredible songs. And I've always been here, and well, like I've been here since I've discovered them and haven't been gone since. Yeah, so many people always be like, Itzy's fallen off and music sucks these days and blah blah blah, and I cannot relate to that whatsoever. For me, they've always been consistent. They always deliver to me. Their EP last year, or like their album last year, with the Zolos was incredible. Okay, the Zolos on the Born to Be album were absolutely everything. And even the Gold EP had so many fun tracks on it. Imaginary Friend, Gold was dope too. I always love the Itzy girls, and I was super excited for the newest music video, Girls Will Be Girls. I saw the trailer for it, which was incredible, you know, with the 7-minute long one. That was super dope, so I'm super excited. Let's go.
Will be girls, 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 will be girls.
Wow, where did they film that? Whoa. Ooh, so the edgy. Whoa, what is this beat? Oh my god. Wow, where did they film this? I love the location. Very repetitive lyrics for the chorus, but with the beat it kind of hits. I'm so focused on the music video. Jesus, the frames. What are those crowds? But the truck hits. Not the truck, the track. Jesus. Oh, the dance break. And oh my god, this action look. Styling on all of them. Wow, this dance break with that location is so epic. Wow, those close-ups are incredible.
Yeah.
What the hell is this music video? What the hell was going on with all those crowds? Why were they all after them, and why were they finding them? What? And we know that crows are the birds of death, but like insane music video, yeah. a lot going on, a lot happening, a lot to keep track of, and a very, very dope and exciting track. It's a bit, once again, on the shorter side, without a bridge, but what we're doing is we do the regular, you know, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, second pre-chorus, and then instead of immediately going into the second chorus, we do a big dance break that then goes over into that final chorus and outro, which made for a very, very epic finale. So we're basically doing a two-parter, but with a bridge that is actually a dance break before the second chorus, and it works. It comes super unexpectedly at first, but then it hits it. Uppercut into your face. Yeah, that dance break right here, especially in combination with the super dope visual and location that we're filming on, amazing. Yeah, styling is 10 out of 10. So this combination out of sound and dance break with the music video, oh, that's a moment. That's a moment right there that you, as I mentioned, don't expect, and you're like, whoa, Itzy, you know. And I'd love to see that. Song as a whole, a bit difficult to judge just yet because the chorus has its cool moments, but I definitely have other title tracks that I enjoy more upon the first listen. How it will grow on me, we will see. For now though, it's a very exciting product. Okay, the music video in combination with the song makes for a very, very exciting and intriguing watch. It really makes you wonder, oh, what is going on here, what is happening, this is fun, this is enjoyable, this is something, you know, and it's always great. Itzy never bores me. Itzy always manages to just deliver something interesting and intriguing and just exciting, and that is once again the case here for Girls Will Be Girls. Now I have a lot of other music to check out, so I honestly might be reacting to DP. Yeah, when was the last time I reacted to an Itzy album? We did it a lot in the early days where I just generally reacted to a lot more albums and whatnot. Album wise, I'm very selective these days. But maybe later today, especially because it's only 4 movie sites, we will check into the rest of this EP. I'll see about it, I'll see how I feel. For now I can say I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed my K-pop reaction mashup. The first one in over 2 years. Crazy, yeah? We checked out Irene Seulgi, 17, Sserafim, and Itzy, all of them super, super dope. If you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like down below to show me that you did your thoughts on all the 4 songs and music videos down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then leave a sub as well. It would help me a lot. Like mentioned, we might be checking out the Itzy EP later today for the other ones, for the Irene Seulgi one and the 17 one. I'll probably check them out myself. Beyond that, June is stacked for the roof. We also have we have ATEEZ this Friday alongside Artemis. We have so many other comebacks later this month and already for July and whatnot. It's K-pop is crazy at the moment. We have so many cool comics to look forward to. So I hope to see back soon for out of those on my channel.